Vrook can pretty much kill them all. If you want. If an enemy's too strong for you to handle, you can let Vrook kill him. Because he can take them all. Vrook is ridiculously overpowered. That's cool, you're going down, boy. You're going down. You're going down fast, you're going down hard. Oh, Ascool is down. Hey, you three. You're just standing there like, yeah, whatever, man. We're just standing there like, dude.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi.
We're stretching like, oh, let me just scratch my back with my lightsaber. I was happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Please keep your credits.
I am humbled by your generosity. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
As you find each Jedi Master, you'll unlock these conversation sequences. You can ask them all kinds of questions, which I will do. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
I see. Can we contact each other?
We cannot. We have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And then what?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
Uh-huh.
You have more questions for me?
What happened to all the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
I see, yes. Your master presence here according to other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of Kotor taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Kotor when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo. Like Dantooine. It was after Kotor that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, though...
I can't ask him. I don't have high enough awareness. You can get him to say something else. It's a shame.
You have more questions?
He basically tells you how he just wanted to see the place one more time before the end. That sort of thing. Why did you cast me out of the Order?
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions?
Why did you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war.
You're
no more.
lying, I can tell.
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Yeah, I wish my awareness was higher. I should have put more into that. You can get a lot more out of him. And the other Jedi Masters, which I will do, so. The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They have attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
Uh-huh. Force bonds, yes.
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you are bonded with another?
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it is Dantooine. Still, you and... It is possible
yes.
that...
He already said that to me. He repeats himself and sometimes. That is all I have to say to you. Let's go. Ah, yes.
I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot.
He's trying to kill Suluru.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a glitch in the game. If you recruit Suluru to the militia, then he comes in here. And then if he survives the battle, he stays here and then Vrook attacks him. I don't know why Vrook attacks him. It's obviously a glitch of some sort, but it, Ooh, nice. Anybody else? Oh, Askel, you poor fool. If only you could see the error of your ways and repent from the dark side. But okay. So, wow. 8 videos, 2.5 freaking hours long. Unfreaking believable. But we got our lightsabers, we found Vrook, we learned a new lightsaber form, which I'll go into more detail with next time. Got some influence, we got 2 new party members, Disciple and Visas, both of which I will go into more detail with in the next session. I'm tired, I've been recording for the past hour and a half. We got our prestige class, got a planet done, and we found Wilson again. So, join me next time on Let's Play Star Wars Until 2: The Sith Lords.